the shape of you.
JDP Gaming here, bringing you another episode to my Coventry City Career Mode series. In this episode, we're looking to get through this one hell of a jam-packed December. I think that's 8 games that we're going to be playing in this episode. No, don't worry, I'm not going to be playing every game. Obviously, I'm going to play the FA Cup match now, and I'm going to speak as I'm recording. But for the other games, I'm going to pre-play them and then record and then edit them down and then record over the top of that. So hopefully the episode will be a little bit shorter, just so that we can sort of get through to January and get to the transfer window. So without further ado, let me stop talking now, rambling on, and let's crack into this FA Cup fixture against Bury. So then here we are, our first game in the FA Cup. It's at home to Bury. Very nice. I love the graphics for the FA Cup in FIFA 17. They've really smartened it up. Let's get into our lineup. As you can see, I've had a couple of switches. Unfortunately, Gunn picked up an injury a couple of days beforehand, so Bond's coming in at goalkeeper. Otherwise, I brought Hayden's in at left wing back and Marston comes in at centre back. Gadjev starts for the first time this season at centre mid, and up front I've decided Appiah should have a rest, and up front is Thomas and Bevan. Rose in the middle to Gadjev, over the top for Bevan. Oh, he's got on there. Come on. 1-0. Yes. So many times this has happened where we've had the ball towards the right hand side of the goal and we've hit it across goal, and it's, I think, 10 out of 10 times it's a goal. It's just incredible. A bit of fortune there, because I think over the top through ball, I think Bevan tackled the defender and he got through in goal, and he's not going to miss one of those opportunities. As you can see, yeah, the defender actually chests it and Bevan nicks it off him, and then, well, the rest is history. He throws it up pitch to Thomas, poor first touch. He wins it back though to Jones, through for Rose, lovely, over the top for Bevan, over to Jones. Oh! How did he? Oh! He blasted that over. It was bouncing when it came to him. Oh, and he just... Oh, that could have been 2-0. Could have put my nerves at rest. They're going to do anything with the corner now, Bury. I hope not. Comes in. Oh, near post. We've cleared it only to the edge of the box. Back out to this wing. Oh. Come on, win the ball. Oh, how's he there on his own? What a stop, Bond! I've never played an FA Cup match and been so into it. Like, oh my god, I really badly want to win this. I mean, I've hyped it up so much. Right, anyway, good catch by Bond. He throws it up to Thomas. Oh, what's happened here? Oh no, Connor Masonson's injured. He's having to be forced off. This is interesting because I didn't mention it in the last episode, but a couple of days beforehand I did receive an email from him saying he wanted to leave the club, he wanted to be sold, he wasn't playing enough. So this injury might cripple his chances of leaving the club now, so that should be interesting. But anyway, for this match I'm just going to bring on Clark. Kelly Evans though, oh great tackle, he's kept it alive as well, come on. I see a Bevan, oh, to Thomas, he wins the header. Oh, what's a header? Yes, 2-0. Oh, my nerves have been put to rest. I don't see how Bury are going to get themselves back in this game. We've totally dominated this match, and that goal has, I think, put this game to bed already with a half to go. Oh, look at that goal. Great power just to get it over the keeper, and he couldn't get to it, and it's 2-0. Oh, doesn't matter. It's half time now and it's 2-0. We have played very well in this first match. Like I have said a couple of times, I've been a bit nervy because I have built up the FA Cup a lot in my mind, and a couple of times in this series so far, so I was nervous starting the match, but 2 goals by Bevan and Thomas has settled my nerves, and we're looking very strong. Good defending now. Oh, come on, there we go. Let's keep going. Come on with Gadjev. Has a long shot. Oh, it's not too far away as well. That's a cracking go. And now my switches can be made. So then I've done my final 2 changes. George Thomas is coming off, so is Jody Jones, and the replacements are Felivi and Kyle Reid, only for only his second start, well, his second appearance in the season. The defenders miss it, but thankfully our keeper doesn't. Haynes now on this near side for Haynes to run into. Come on. Oh, he's got so much space. No one's coming to him. He's going to cut in now. Free for Bevan. He's got the pace. Oh, he couldn't wrap up the result then with a third goal. That was such a good run from Haynes, and unfortunately his shot just goes wide. Now, it doesn't make a difference. Full-time whistle's blown, and the FA Cup run carries on. First game in the FA Cup, 1-2-0, and bring on the next fixture, I say, bring it on. Regarding the Conor Mason injury, he has a broken ankle and he's out for 3 months, so any hope of him leaving us in the January transfer window has just gone straight out the window. So I've had a quick look at the table. Rochdale is sitting in 21st, one of 4 places that will get relegated at the end of the season. So I've made the decision that I'm going to simulate this game. We also have another week before our next game, so I'm able to play our strongest team. As you can see, the only change I've made is... No, actually, that is my strongest starting 11. But regarding subs, Lemarish comes back from his injury, and yeah, that's about it really. So let's skip this. Whoa, so we get a narrow 1-0 victory in the 87th minute. God, did we leave it late to win the game, but it doesn't make a difference. We went on and won the game regardless. Now into our third game of the episode. This is where I'm gonna play this game because it's against Gillingham. I think they're doing well in the league. Let's have a look. Okay, so the mid-table sitting in 15th. But hang on, I've just noticed. So we still have a game in hand, but now we're 3 points clear. So if we win this game, we could go 6 points clear with 21 games played. I mean, that's just incredible. So yeah, so now for the rest of the episode, I'm going to pre-record the content and then commentate over the top once I've edited it down. So let's get started. So then, hey guys, this is the first time that I'm trying my video like this, so hopefully it goes alright and hopefully you enjoy it. Regarding this match against Gillingham, the only player we really had to worry in this match was the centre attacking mid Dak. If we have a look at our line-up now, Rawson comes in, Harris returns, we have Kipriano at left wing back, Big Romani is in the middle with Riley, Lemarish returns at centre attacking mid, and Thomas is joined up top with Appiah. So we go into this game, as you can see we're passing it well. We've got it on this far side with Kelly Evans, cuts in the middle, back over, we switch over to Kipriano, who has a good first touch, as you can see. Back in the middle now to Riley, passes it over to Thomas, who plays through Appiah, and if you give a striker like Appiah space, well, he's going to put it in the back of the net. And we score within 4 minutes. Gillingham now have it on his near side, they cut it back into the middle. We then tackle them brilliantly, and Riley comes away with it. We now have a counter going, up to Thomas, who lays through Appiah. He's got the pace, he's gotten past the defender, cross short goal. It's just wide. Had the chance to make it 2-0, and unfortunately he just misses. We go on another strike now. Rawson, power, strength. He plays it over to Thomas. A good bit of dribbling, gets past the defender brilliantly, comes back in, has a shot near post, and it goes in the back of the net. What a goal from the young man Thomas. He's coming out to be a really good player for us, getting in the goals. Right then, so now Gillingham have it on the far side. They throw it. They still have it on the edge of the box. They play it over here. As you can see, I didn't know what to do with the player I had, and unfortunately they have a long shot. And it's a cracking shot, I have to admit. But I was stuck between whether or not I go to the man who's running in behind or the person who struck the ball. Anyway, we have the ball now, and look at that. If you're going to give Appiah space, so much space like that, you have to be punished. And we restore our 2-goal lead now, and we make it 3-1, and that is Appiah's second goal of the game. Gillingham have a corner now, gets whipped in, doesn't get cleared, it only comes to the edge of the box. Bit of miscommunication between my defender and goalkeeper then. The defender cleared it instead of my keeper. But then eventually the shot comes into good and he throws it away. However, only to a Gillingham player who has it on the edge of the box. I slide in, take the player out, he still gets the shot off. And it's another cracking shot, I do have to admit. I mean, it flew into the back of the net. Good for goal, and it goes 3-2. Half time now, I made no substitutions. We have a free kick now. It comes into Rawson, who just misses. I do make a couple of substitutions after that one. Gadjev and Turnbull come on for Riley and Rawson. We, as you can see, we win the header there, and we come away with it. Up now Thomas has got it, through for Big Romani, his run is timed perfectly, and there we go, into the bottom left-hand corner, and we once again restore our 2-goal lead. And make a switch after that goal. Appiah comes off for McBurney. As you can see, we're through on goal again now. Thomas, cross-shot goal. Of course, it's another goal. And that's his brace for this match. It's an incredible goal by Thomas, and the technique as well. The question is, though, can he get a hat-trick? You'll see later in the match highlights. As you can see, great technique. So then we go, we're through again. Gillingham are really on the attack now. We get past the defender way too easy. Thomas is through on goal. Come on, can he get the hat-trick? What a tackle by Gillingham, a last-ditch tackle. They then eventually clear it for a throw. To Big Romani now, who crosses it into McBurney, and look at that. What a goal, what a volley from the cross. And that is the last goal of the game, and it's 6-2. I mean, this game was an incredible game. I've never had a game like this before with so many goals. So then, we have a scout report now. I have a look at some of the players, decide to accept 2 of them, reject the other one, and I leave the other 3 players. I look at the overalls, I reject another one, and I leave the rest to scout for a couple more months. This is the lineup for the match against Bury. As you can see, couple of switches, and let's jump in the game. So Bury, they had the better start in this match after we beat them in the FA Cup. They have a shot, and it's just over the bar. We then have the ball in the middle of the park. It goes over to Clark, who tried to lay for a right back, and unfortunately gets intercepted, and they're through on goal. Too much space, 1-on-1, and Gunn comes out on top. The striker should have had a better shot, but Gunn matched him, and luckily saved us from going 1-0 down. So then we intercept the ball high up on the pitch in the middle of the park. Appiah's through on goal. We all know what's going to happen. Wait for it. No. He goes near post, and unfortunately that's the second time now he's missed. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're through again. Appiah now. He's got a defender go past. Ball rolls him. Has a short cross goal, and he's missed again. Oh, Appiah. Okay then, so it's half time. We make no switches, no changes. As you can see, McBurney over the top to Appiah. Come on, good first touch. Has a shot. Oh, this is just getting annoying now, Appiah. So then, Bury, they have it on the near side. We tackle them again high up on the pitch. Stokes, he lays it in the middle to Jones. He lays it again through for Appiah. Come on, he's got to be a better shot this time. Straight at the keeper. And unfortunately, nothing else happened in that game, and it ended 0-0. We have a game now up against Oldham. I decide towards the bottom of the table to simulate it. As you see, we go 1-0 down, but we respond pretty quickly and get 1-1. The game then carries on, and nothing else really happens, and unfortunately we get a 1-1 draw with Oldham. Having a look at the lineup now against Shrewsbury at home, Bond comes in at goal, and Appiah and Lecco are up front to form this game's strike partnership. Right, as you see, we win the ball in our final third of the pitch. As we see, we're coming forward now. Appiah in the middle. He lays through Lecco. He's got the pace to defeat the defenders. Can he get the first goal of the game? No. Here's a left-footed finish shot right at the keeper when he's right-footed. I was so confused when he did that. But it doesn't matter. We have a corner. Jones whips it in. It goes to Lecco as a shot, but Lecco is there just to beat the keeper. Nips in and gets the goal and just heads it into an empty net. Lovely goal. So, we have it on this near side now. It's played through for Appiah. He's got the pace to beat the defenders. Yeah, whips in across to Lecco, beats the defender to it, and redeems himself for that earlier one-on-one miss by scoring this with a beautiful header. Shrewsbury win a free kick. They take it poorly though. Willis wins the header. Lecco plays it in the middle to Jones. He lets through Appiah. What's he going to do? He's going to punish you. What a goal as well. That was the first time I did a double circle shot. I've never done it before, and it went into that bottom left-hand corner. They then clear it up the pitch, Shrewsbury. We win the ball again high up on the final third of the pitch. Over the top to Appiah. Has a volley. Oh dear, did that go high and wide. Half time after that miss, we do a couple of substitutions. On comes McBurney for Appiah. McBurney moves onto the left-hand side and Lecco onto the right. As you can see, Shrewsbury have it high up on the pitch. We can't win it off them. They still go it. Poor defending. They have a shot. Good save by Bond. Kenny's there to clear it. But he passes it to a Shrewsbury player. They've still got it now. We're still panicking at this point. Come on, let's tackle the ball. We do. And this time Kenny does clear it. Shrewsbury, it was all Shrewsbury in this second half. Look at this, ground cross, and the player misses. That wasn't a save. It was a shocking miss, to be honest with you. We have a rare attack now. McBurney with his pace, his raw, slow pace. But he's there to shove the player off. Left-footed finesse shot across goal. Okay, right. Anyway, Shrewsbury have got it up high on the pitch again. 3 players got mugged off them. They have the ball. Here's a shot. Here's the post. We got lucky at that point. We really did. And that was it. That was the end of the game. And it ended 3-0, so no goals in the second half. We have a game up against Fleetwood. We decide to simulate this. We skip the game a couple of minutes into it. Wait for it, and there we go. Yep, we skip it and we get a 2-1 victory. We then have Fleetwood again in a couple of days' time in the league, this time at home, so I'd make a couple of substitutions. As you can see, Appiah comes on for Thomas, Jones comes in, I put Jones onto the bench, Stevenson comes on for Riley, Rosen's centre mid for Foley, Foley drops back to right wing back, and the centre backs I bring on Turnbull and Leahigh, Haynes at left wing back. As you'll see, I move Bevan back to centre attacking mid, wait for it. It's coming up in a second. There we go. I realised that Lemaris is tired, so I bring Bevan back in centre attacking mid, and I put McBurney on up front with Appiah. So as you see, I simulate the game quickly, and we get a 1-1 draw. So not another win, but it's all right. So then, to end the episode, I decided to have a look at the table. As you can see, we are first by 3 points, and look at that goal difference. It's a significantly massive goal difference. I then scroll to the bottom half of the table and only 4 points separate 24th and 18th. So it's very tight. Points are very valuable for those teams. Right then, so thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this sort of layout I did for this episode. Hopefully the second half where I record it after the game, hopefully it works well. And maybe I might do it in the future. Hope you enjoyed it. See you for the next one. Bye!